There's something about the past that just feels warmer. Maybe it was the smell of fresh bread from the kitchen, or the way sunlight came through the old curtains in the living room. Houses back then weren't big or fancy, but they were full of life, full of laughter, habits, and love. Today, things move a little faster. Smarter gadgets, sleeker walls, fewer conversations. And in the future? Well, who knows if we'll even need walls at all. In this video, we're taking a slow walk through time, from the homes of the 1950s to how we live today in 2025, and a look ahead at what our homes might look like in 2050. Let's open the front door to the past and see what's changed. In the 1950s, the living room was where everything happened. You watched TV together on a tiny black and white screen. You played board games, listened to the radio, and just sat and talked. One room, one space, one family. Today, in 2025, the living room still exists, but it feels different. Everyone has their own screen, their own show, their own headphones. And in 2050, you might not even need a TV. Maybe you'll just say, play a movie, and it'll appear right in the air. Back then, kitchens were small, but always full. A pot on the stove, a pie cooling by the window. Everything was done by hand, and meals took time. But people didn't seem to mind. Today, it's all about speed. Air fryers, delivery apps, smart fridges that remind you to buy milk. We still eat, but not always together, and not always at the table. In the future, maybe we won't even cook. Machines might prepare meals based on your mood, and clean up, too. In the 50s, bathrooms had charm. Pastel sinks, soft curtains, pink tiles everywhere. Even soap was shaped like little seashells. It felt personal, almost like a mini living room. Now in 2025, bathrooms are more high-tech. Heated floors, smart mirrors, automatic lights. They're sleek, clean, but maybe a little cold. By 2050, who knows? You might step into a shower that talks to you, or a toilet that checks your health while you sit. There used to be just one phone in the house. It was usually in the hallway, with a long cord that stretched around the corner. You took turns. You said hello like you meant it. And if someone was on the line, you waited. Today, everyone has a phone in their pocket. We're always connected, but not always really listening. By 2050, we might not even need phones. Maybe we'll just think a thought, and someone will hear it. In 1950, you stayed warm with a fireplace or a heater in one room. If it got cold, you wore a sweater. If it was hot, you opened a window. Simple as that. Today, homes have central air, smart thermostats, and climate control. Comfort at the push of a button. In the future, your house might know how you feel and adjust the temperature without you asking. Every house had a front porch. You sat in a rocking chair, waved to your neighbors, and watched the day pass. Kids played in the street. People talked. You felt like part of a neighborhood. Today, many porches are empty. We wave at delivery drivers through the Ring doorbell and scroll instead of talking. In 2050, your porch might have a drone landing pad. But will anyone still stop to say hello? A kid's room in the 1950s had just a few toys, maybe a bookshelf, a globe, and a bed with a handmade quilt. Imagination filled the rest. Now, bedrooms are packed with devices. LED lights on the walls, screens at the desk, Bluetooth speakers in the corner. By 2050, a child might sleep in a smart bed that plays their favorite dream. But will they still tell bedtime stories? In the old days, garages smelled like oil and paint. Dads tinkered with old engines, fixed bicycles, and built things with their hands. It wasn't just storage, it was a workshop. Now, garages hold gym equipment, storage boxes, or maybe a Tesla charging on the wall. In the future, your garage might be smarter than your car. It could open by itself, check your vehicle's battery, and close the door when you're safely inside. In 1950, dinner was the highlight of the day. You sat down together. You prayed. You passed the mashed potatoes. You listened. Today, dinner is often quick, eaten in the car, on the couch, or while scrolling through a phone. Families still eat, but not always together. By 2050, food might be 3D, printed, or delivered by robot. But will anyone still ask, how was your day? Homes used to have wallpaper, family photos, knickknacks from vacation. The walls told stories of birthdays, holidays, and quiet Sunday mornings. Now, walls are cleaner, plainer, maybe with a big TV or digital frame. Still nice, but not always personal. In the future, walls may glow, play music, or remind you of your schedule. They might even talk. but will they feel like home? A lot has changed in our homes over the past 75 years, and a lot more is coming in the next 25. But no matter how smart, sleek, or digital a house becomes, it's the people, the moments, and the memories that turn it into a home. Thanks for traveling with us through time. If this reminded you of your childhood or gave you a peek into the future, give us a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to Time Traveler TV. We've got more memories to explore and more stories to tell. See you next time.